Welcome everyone. We're just going to show you how to apply our gel polish. GelMoment has a one-step system, so you have no base coat, no top coat, just your color. So all you have to do is get ready. Now here we go. I have got dry nails, so I don't have to worry about any extra prep to get any of the oils off my nails. So all I have to do is just cleanse my nail, and I am going to first use my cuticle pusher. Help if I got all my little bobbles here in the right spot so it's easier to hold on to. I move it around quite a bit. Okay, so this is the little tool that you get with your kit. It's our cuticle pusher. So this end here, they're very sharp, and it's easy to sharpen back up. As you can see, I've sharpened mine because I use mine quite a bit. So the only thing you have to do to sharpen it is use your nail file that you also get in your kit. Depending on the kit you buy, you could get a mini file, or you could get the full-size file. So all you're going to have to do is you're going to do this, and you're going to do this. And what that does is it sharpens it up into a point again, and it makes it sharper. And the same with the edge here. Now all you're going to do is scrape down, scrape down, and that's going to sharpen up the edge. So you can sharpen up your own. You don't have to worry about that. So the only thing you're going to do now is you are going to push your cuticles down gently. It looks like it's rough, but it's not. And you're going to make sure that if you have any skin whatsoever, any cuticles, like you can see a little piece of the dry here, well, we're going to just make sure that comes off. And this is where your nail oil comes in very handy. So what that's going to do is that's going to keep your cuticles soft, so it's going to be a lot easier to push. There you go. And you want to do it very gently, because if you don't, you could damage your nails, because let's face it, this is metal, and you could very easily take the top off your nail. You don't want to do that. So we're going to take all this stuff off, all this dry skin. And I don't normally have this, but being that we've got the winter here, winter weather, cold weather, that causes all this dryness. That is what's causing all this. So once you've got that done, you're going to take your cleanser. The cleansers now come in a pink package. These are older ones. I just had a lot of them, so there you go. And if you're stuck, if by chance we're out of stock, which very rarely we are of cleanser pads, you can use an alcohol prep pad that you would buy in the pharmacy for anybody that's diabetic, needs to do their insulin. You can use the alcohol prep pad as well. These here, though, are lint-free, so you're not going to get any lint on your nails. You get any lint on your nails, you're very easy to get any of the polish stuck to the lint. Get it into your bottle, get it on your nails, cure it. You don't see it, it's going to make a bump. So you're going to cleanse every nail right down to the edge. Make sure you get every inch of your nail, because if you get anything that you've left behind that's got oil on it, it could make it so it's a little harder to adhere to your nail, and it could possibly start to peel off. And you don't need it pulling off on you. There are some people with very oily nail beds that the polish just shrinks before it even gets a chance to cure. So there are things that you can do with that. Blue Dawn dish soap apparently helps that. I'm not sure. I don't have, as you can see, I've got drier nail beds, so I don't have to worry about that. But other people do. And if by chance you try this and you are having problems with it adhering, just by all means, let me know, because if you let me know, I can question other people that are in our groups so that I can get the answer you need. All I need to do is post a picture of what your nail looks like, and most of the girls that have that problem can tell me exactly what the problem is. So now that we've prepped, I'm just doing the one nail. Now that we've prepped that nail, what we're going to do is we are going to take our polish. This is our brand new Unspoken Love. So this is the one we're going to show. We're going to take it in between our hands, and we're going to roll it very gently. The faster you do it, or if you do it this way, you've got a chance of getting bubbles in your polish. And bubbles in your polish will look like little pits on your nails. So that's that done. And being that we are just a one-step system, all you're doing, there's no base coat, no top coat, so you're just doing the color. Now you're going to do it in very thin coats. So depending on how vibrant you want the color is how many coats you're going to do. Now, like I said, you need very little. That is even a little bit too much. We've got to get that little ball off. So as you can see, with the amount that we're using here, you can see how long that polish is going to last you. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to tap a little bit of the polish down here. You're going to bring it up to the tip. Then you're going to push gently down to your cuticles. Don't go on your cuticles. Make sure you have a little bit of a gap, because if you go onto the skin and you don't get it off, then you've got a chance of any kind of liquids going into the polish, underneath the polish, between the polish and the nail. And then you've got a little bit of a break there after that polish comes off of your skin. And any liquids, waters when you're washing the dishes, if you go swimming, anything like that, then you are going to wind up getting the liquid under your polish, which will make it lift. So that little tiny bit of polish has already done that part of my nail. And being that I'm doing this under a camera, it's making it that much harder to try to figure out where I am. Okay. Now we are also a self-leveling. So any of those little grooves that you might see in there, the inconsistencies, it will level out. So what they recommend is you let your polish sit for 30 seconds before you put it under the lamp to let it level out. Just taking some off here because we have to also cap. Some people don't need to. Most people cap their nails to make sure that there is no possible way of any kind of water going underneath the tip. So what you're going to do is you're just going to go over the edge of your nail, and there is also a way to cap short nails. Very easy. And there is a tutorial on that as well. There's pretty much tutorials for anything. So you're going to make sure, as you can see, the tip of your nail has polish on it, so that you don't have to worry about that break at the tip of your nail. Very little on there. We have let it sit for a minute. So this is our deluxe lamp, and it's automatic once it hits the sensor. And one finger in there doesn't really hit the sensor, but it's digital. So it counts down the 45 seconds for you, which is a perfect type of lamp for anybody that is a nail artist. So what you can do is you can flash cure, put it in for 10 seconds, pull it out, finish up your nail art. If you're doing like 3 different colors, it's a lot easier to have it set a bit, but you do need to have the whole thing cured for the 45 seconds. If not, you could cause contact dermatitis, anything like that for undercured polish. This is why we do suggest having our lamp with our polish, because it is designed for our polish, our lamp. We do have people using other lamps successfully, but we do suggest getting your GelMoment lamp to go with your GelMoment polish. We also have a lifetime guarantee on our lamps. So, and it is LED. It is not a UV lamp. It is a LED lamp. So you've got very few UV rays. So there's coat number 1. And I will probably do 2 coats, maybe 3, depending on how the second coat goes. And again, you're going to tap it up. Very simple. And once you get the hang of it, you won't be getting polish on your fingers. Yeah, you'll probably have the couple of days where you're going to be jittery or tired and you're not looking properly, you're going to make sure you cap every coat. There you go. Coat number 2, a little cap here. There you go. All right, now I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to tap it a little bit just to help it level a little bit. Put it in for a second and see what it looks like. I might do a third. It's hard to say because it's still a little translucent. I'm not a real big nude, light colored person. I like my darker colors. So very rarely will you see colors like this on my hands. And only another reason for only one finger is I'm getting ready for my winter type polish. So I'm going to probably have a blue maybe with snowflakes on it. See what it looks like. Maybe the frozen type colors, which is going to be kind of pretty. It's going to be like a sailor's night and a Siberian shimmer with a white, possibly even a chrome. So if you keep an eye open, I will post after this. Being that the matter effect is back in stock and I have it now, I can show you how to apply, and I will also show you how to apply a chrome. That way you can see how easy the chrome is as well. So those will be my posts for today on application. And I think maybe we'll do one more coat. Like I said, with the lighter colors, sometimes you need 3 coats, sometimes you need 4 coats. There's like our lovey-dovey. Our lovey-dovey is a white. So white is a color that is very, very hard to get a good coating on to make it a white. So you might need 4 of those. And again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start there and push down a little bit. Clean swipe up. There you go. All done. Very simple, easy to use, non-toxic, good for kids. My grandson would get his done when I first started, and he really enjoyed the idea that he could have his nails done too. He always chose blue because it's a boy's color, right? So in we go again, and this will be our last one, and then I'll show you. I just didn't want to show you at the beginning the first coat, because if I put my finger on my nail, I would have to cleanse it again. You have to make sure that if you go away from your lamp, make sure you cleanse your nails again. Because if you touch anything, you've got a chance of the oils from your fingers getting back on your nail and kind of messing up with your polish and your curing because of the oils on your fingers. Okay, and we are almost done. Like I said, make sure you do a full cure on each coat, because if it's wet underneath, it'll still come off. So there you go, it just came out of the lamp. Done. See? All dry. 45 seconds dry. That is our unspoken love. All done, everybody. Easy to do, simple. Anybody can do it. Now you can go and get the same thing at a salon. I have never been to a salon, so I don't know what the salons are like. I just go by what everybody says, and personally, I couldn't afford to go to the salon anyway, so I just do my own, and they come out. This, if I leave this on, this could last me upwards of 3 weeks. Mind you, you'll see a little bit of the grow out, and this time of the year, I don't usually leave mine on any more than a week and a half anyway, just because there's so many different things you can do for Christmas nails. So there you go, everybody, and stay tuned for a demonstration on the matte and on the chrome, And maybe later on we'll also do a simple nail art, just to show you how easy nail art can be and how anybody can do it. Thank you, everybody, and take a look at the Mega Party post. You might want to get invited to that. Lots of prizes.